Hello everybody! It is I, Bobby Park. We're back with more Apollo Justice. Ace Attorney. TM. There's two TMs there. I don't know what's my obsession with TM. Anyway. Last time we did the third case. I also am sad to say that I have lost footage for the beginning of the third case. At some point. I realized that only until I started editing all of the other episodes. I just basically saved the thoughts. That should have been easy, but I had lost track of time. And that is my bad, guys. Sadly, the one part of the third case is just gone. And it's basically just the entire investigation portion of that third case. Which sucks, because it is kind of different than the other cases. Where all of them started with a murder. That case started with no murder, and we were at a rock concert just having a fun time, a little slice of life, and then the murder started. And Apollo was a witness. But overall, the third case, I'd say it is a pretty weak case. I've said my reasons before. The emotional weight of it is still there, and it's pretty good. I care about the singer in it quite a bit. The pianist, he's alright too. I like him. I do think he's morally dubious, but not like too like in a oh god he's kind of awful type of way. He's still morally dubious. It's not as bad as the circus, but it's still kind of the weakest case so far in this entire game. Nothing has really sort of hit the peak of the first case yet. I'm excited for the fourth one though. That's usually where things get wild. It was the last case of these games. It's like it peaks, and it kind of middles a bit, and then we peak again. I think only the third Trials and Tribulations was the one where it was like, oh man, it's peak. Oh man, it was alright. Oh, it's peak again. Oh, it's alright, and then it ends on peak again in crazy insanity. It's a wild roller coaster. I'm excited for it. Let's just start. Turnabout Succession. I'm looking at the mic. I am glad that you cannot hear some music. And that is the whole truth of this case. The Mason system. Whoa. Dude, we're going into the Matrix! Let's fucking go! Someone okay here? Oh shit! Fucking dead. Oh, whoops. I have to know the story of these last 7 long years. The card game. Nothing happens by chance. All is connected. What is happening? Oh! Is that the death of... And now, you stand ready to begin the final chapter of this story. All these ones and zeros. What? I was expecting magic stuff, but I didn't expect sci-fi. Will the defendant be found guilty or innocent? The decision is yours. Ah, there's him. He's back. I kind of guessed he would be back. It's time. October 7th, 2:37 a.m. We're right in Anything Agency. We're prepared for Halloween. Look at this place. But I think that was the death of Chusi's dad. Hey Apollo, look on TV, look! Yeah, I'm kind of busy. Whoa, look at that! He's the last Grammary, alright, amazing! Apollo, you should be watching this! Ah, what? I was writing about our last case in my journal! Why can't he have a diary? Are you supposed to write things in records, Apollo, not journals? And why now? That case was 3 months ago. That's true. It's actually been 3 months. What the fuck? Hey, it's a long story. I did a lot, you know. I want to vacuum pack the feel of the moment for later. Right now, I'm wowing the crowd by figuring out how Lamar disappeared. That's right. Uncle Valen did that illusion too. But you're missing him on TV right now. Oh, so true. Also, I should probably test out my audio just in case, because sometimes if my mic is inputted incorrectly, it sounds fucking off. Alright, that's good. Okay. I also turned down the gain on the mic. I may increase it later. I don't know. We'll see. I was just getting to the good part. I suppose I should watch little TV with her. After all, her father's expecting me to look after her while he's away. How long's he been away? What you're now seeing is the rehearsal for the greatest magic show on Earth! Happening right here at our very own Sunshine Coliseum. Dude, if Grammary dies, by the way, that would suck ass. That would be so depressing. Please don't let that happen. Please? The Sunshine Coliseum. Hey, that's where the Gaviners concert was. Oh. Coincidence. Or maybe not. Only 3 more days until miracles happen here, right before your unbelieving eyes. Oh, wow. Look at them. Oh my god. Is that them? Is that her parents? Oof. Who knew that she was actually basically just Robin and Phoenix is Batman? Phoenix is like, I've seen you go through so much trauma. I will take you in as my little bird. As Robin. The legendary troupe Grammary is performing for the first time in 7 years. That's going to be great. I'm so there. Or that's someone different. You and Daddy are coming too. The legendary Grammarys. If Trucy's real father were still alive, he'd be on that stage performing miracles. I've got the tickets and everything. Here's yours, Apollo. Magic show ticket. Ticket to the premiere showing of A Grand Illusion by magician Valant Grammary. Squeak. Ah, you are here. Working hard or hardly working? Hey, there you go, buddy. Oh, there's a going Phoenix. Hey, how you been? Hi there, stranger. Not exactly the kind of greeting I want to hear from my own kid. Though he has been gone a long time. How goes it, Trucy? Here, I got a present for you. Yay, pudding! I love pudding. Oh, it's from Fresh. And not just one pudding, but 3 whole cups. I'll have to pace myself. Now, is this pudding? Can the localizers chime in? Is this pudding? Or is this some other food? To be fair, pudding exists in Japan. But you know, no one knows in Ace Attorney 1 through 3, Maya is a fan of delicious hamburgers. Not true actually though. In the original Japanese text, she is a fan of, I believe, ramen. So they just they kind of rice ball the situation, such as aka Pokemon, rice balls and donuts. You know, hey, this could be pudding. Who knows? Could be mochi. I'm not sure. Well, I'm beat. I'm going to bed. That's right, Daddy. You're on a top secret mission. You've got to take it easy with the secrets, you know. Alright, you are. So, you still can't tell us what your mission is? Maybe it is time. It has something to do with you anyway. Huh? With me? Oh, maybe you're getting a top secret mission too. Maybe you can be one of those guys. A spy. Can I just be a defense attorney? I don't have to live in this wacko place. To be honest, telling you about the mission was my whole reason for coming here today. What? Tell me. You've heard of the jurist system, yes? The jurist system? That's right. The new legal system everyone's talking about. They're changing the legal system? Oh, goddamn. Have you heard of it, Apollo? Huh? Maybe. Maybe not as many people are talking about it as I thought. The jury system, huh? Look at my badge. Presenting, are we? I did my fair share of that back in the day. Showed my attorney's badge a lot too. He may look cool and calm now, but you should have seen him before. You know me too well, Juicy. I'm glad I provided this opportunity for a little family bonding. You wanna go to the magic show? Damn it. Oh, he says it for the same thing for everything. Let's examine the spaghetti! Plate of plastic spaghetti on display in the shop. Where the heck does she get this stuff? What this? Can't believe using this cutting a person apart box as a shelf space. Can I use a stage on trick the other night? Imagine my surprise when I pulled one of my shirts out of the box. You should really examine your props before the show. Nice work. Alright. Let's talk. What is the jurist system? So Daddy, what's this jury system thing? Well, Tracy, do you know what a jury is? I've heard of it. Legends say that, you know, we have 12 people talk to each other and bicker about things. 12 angry people. Isn't that those people who sit in court in those old courtroom dramas? The ones who get to decide if the guy's innocent or guilty. Do you know, Apollo? Only from TV. It's 12 people chosen from the community, right? Well, they're thinking about reviving that system. They're calling it the new system. The jury system. It's not a new system. That's the old system. No more doing whatever you like, Your Honor. Not quite that harsh. The jurists cooperate with the judge. They help analyze the case from different angles. And there'll only be 6 of them under the current proposal, right? Wow, you know your stuff, Apollo. Their findings directly affect the verdict. Hopefully people will start taking the courts a little more seriously now. Oh, why people take it all? It's all serious. After we say not guilty, the confetti is important. It's important to the majesty of the judicial system. It's important. God damn it. I feel like I'm on some kind of educational TV show. Starring Dr. Wright. He's a doctor now? Dr. Wright, his assistant Tracy. And mascot Apollo. The perfect team. I've been demoted to mascot? I don't want to be Teddy. Oh no! Mascot? Hey. Unless I could be Koromaru. Secret mission. So, what's the secret mission? The jury system is my mission, more or less. Anyway, keep in mind that new ideas like this system are always risky, Apollo. Too true. Everyone's got an opinion, and they just talk and nothing gets decided. Kinda like you, Apollo. I'm not that bad, am I? In any case, I'm gonna give it a shot. A test, if you will. I don't like tests. We'll take a case as a sample and choose 6 jurists. I'll be the one helping with that process, incidentally. I don't know why they're calling it jurists and not jurors, but okay. Helping how? Well, for one, I'll be chair of the jury system simulated court committee. The chair constructs the ideal situation, choosing the case, and the jurist candidates. Even the judge in the courtroom. Wow, it's like you have a real job! I was never that good at the piano, to be honest. I mean, hey, it's going back in the law bit by bit. Once a lawyer, always a lawyer, I guess. The trial's tomorrow, by the way. Don't miss it. The trial simulation, that is. A simulation, huh? Sounds interesting. So, what kind of case is the trial simulation about? Well, since it's the first run-through of the new system, I wanted something simple. Good thinking. No sense wearing yourself out on something too serious. True. The case is a murder. That is something simple. That's a murder. That's not simple at all. It could have just been a burglary. Maybe jaywalking? I don't know, bro. Fucking. By simple, did you mean that the defendant is... He's guilty. Guilty as sin, yeah. I'm not supposed to say that, but I mean, she's totally, yeah, more likely. So good luck, Apollo. What? Huh? With what? With the trial tomorrow. You're defending, of course. I'm defending a person who you immediately said is guilty. Recall that I said it had something to do with you. Go for it, Apollo. It's just a test case anyway, no sweat. Yeah, but there's still a verdict to be decided? And a potentially serious sentence. The most serious, in a worst case scenario. You mean the verdict's for real? That's not a test trial. That's a real trial. It's a real fucking trial. What is this guy talking about, bro? All the forms have been filed. There's no turning back now. Trial begins tomorrow at 10 a.m. Hope you can make room in your schedule. Why am I only hearing about this now? Yes, there was a change this morning. I picked a new case. Eh? Something that happened last night. Let's talk about violent grammar. Hey, Apollo, I know you're all excited about that secret mission. What about this? The Troop Grammary Grand Magic Show. Huh? Alright, the card tricks. They're not card tricks! Oh my god. The Grand Illusions, Miracles, the Apocalypse? So what? That's 3 whole days from now. It's at Sunshine Coliseum. Let's go. Let's go today. We can say hi to Uncle Valent. Have fun. What? I can't go by myself. You know I'm not very outgoing. Also, I don't know. What do you mean you're not very outgoing? You went to a concert. I left you alone at that concert, which I probably shouldn't have done, to be honest. But I left you alone at a concert to dance the night away until someone got murdered in the other room. You're pretty outgoing. You don't need me to chaperone you. You're 15 years old. You got this. Right. I'm not going with her. But what about the case, Dad? What about the secret mission? Oh, don't worry about that. You'll hear all about it tomorrow, regardless. You don't think I should be preparing for this secret mission, bro? I don't trust that smile. He knows something that he's not telling me. Yippee! Yippee! Damn it, fucking yippee. Now you can take me to the Coliseum. I suppose it wouldn't kill me to pop over there. Grammary. That reminds me. What's this, Daddy? Isn't that silk hat the Grammary seal? Consider it a birthday present, Trucy. Thanks! It's great, but today isn't my birthday. I can't believe you forgot your own daughter's birthday, bro. Good point. What day is it today, Apollo? October 7th. Huh? Today? I think it's Recycle Your Plastics Day? Then it's a Recycle Your Plastics present. Yippee! So it's plastic. I've always wanted some plastic. I've given up trying to understand them. It's much easier that way. I love their dynamic. So what is it? Can I open it, Daddy? No. Oh, he's serious. That is actually a very serious face. You'll need that envelope someday. Someday soon. Don't open it until then. Why didn't you just hold on to it until then? Because that would be the logical thing to do, and he's not logical. That, or he doesn't think he's gonna be around. I don't know what's going on. Unless things get dire and you need a final case. Who knows what could be happening? Envelope from Mr. Wright. Do not open it until the time is right. Do not open this envelope. An envelope about the grammars, huh? Look at this. $70? Hey, yo. Bitch, you crazy. Are you ready, Apollo? Ready for what? For what? For the Troop Grammar and Grand Magic Show! It's not like I'm getting up on stage or anything. What are you talking about, Apollo? You can't enjoy magic if you're not part of what's going up on stage. I'll lend you my spare costume if you need one. Huh? You mean I can't go in this? No. Just dead-faced. No. Doesn't get more straightforward than that. It's like, you're not going in there. What the fuck's wrong with you? I need to be seen in public with you. I'm not doing this with you, Apollo. Don't go in that fucking stupid suit. Just insulted him. I want to open it. Let me open the envelope. Oh, it's signed. Who signed this? Ah, looky here. A handwritten signature. It says, I can't read it. That seems odd to me. I mean, isn't the signature intended to show ownership? What's the use if no one can read it? Isn't it enough you can read it on your own? You can read your own. Oh, I never thought of it that way. Right. Yeah, okay, sure, whatever you say. Alright, the trial simulation. Alright, so, what case are you gonna use? You really wanna know, don't you? I don't know. I kinda wanna know what case I'm dealing with, my dude, you know, since I got hired right on the spot, literally today. Of course I do! I mean, I'm gonna be defending, aren't I? If all goes well, then yes. Of course, this is just a test. We wanted everyone to start without preconceptions. A blank slate, as it were. There's a difference between having a blank slate and just being totally clueless. Whose dumb idea was that? Why are you asking the question when you know whose dumb idea that was? You could see him right in front of you. Well, mine. Committee chair, remember? Oh. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Well, if you want to know that badly, I suppose. I could give you permission to examine the scene of the crime. Thanks. Good. That's better. But you can't talk to anyone involved with the case. What was that? What? Then how am I supposed to defend? You let me worry about the details there. Remember, I'm in charge of this trial. All of it. But you don't want it to backfire, do you? Apollo, if I'm in charge of the whole trial, that means the entire affair is my responsibility. For good or for bad. And he does that stare, you know, oh man, shit's serious. Just do what you can. And don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Alright. I'd recommend going down to the detention center. Your client's waiting for you. You could ask about the scene there. You just said I couldn't talk to anyone involved! Oh, you can talk to your client. No shit. I mean, why wouldn't you be able to talk to your client? What is this, a fucking... What is this, 1984, dude? Come on, man. If you can get her to talk. Well, time's a wasting. So I'm gonna just take your daughter to the detention center, as always. You know, exposing her to murders. You fine with that, right? Yeah, no problem. So, what's with this thing? No? Okay. Future star magician and Phoenix Wright's daughter fond of her Mr. Hattrick. And the pianist who can't play a lick, formerly an ace defense attorney, is some renown. What's with that thing on this thing? On his little hat, his beanie, his little, like, that O face emblem. Hang on. Talked about your dad? Wanna bring up your traumas? That magician in the photo. Say you're my real daddy, yep. Zach Gramarye. He disappeared when I was little. I hung that up there so I wouldn't forget what he looked like. I see. She's smiling, but I bet that smile doesn't go very deep. No one's practicing the piano as per usual. Calling him a pianist and insult the pianists everywhere. Okay, Apollo. I'm going to guess what you're thinking right now. Huh? Whoa, was I making a funny face or something? Ugh. I'm so hungry. I'm right. Right? Of course I am. Yeah, that's what it was. Yep, that's there's no of course about it. You guessed wrong. Besides, that's not what I was thinking. It's what you're thinking. How did you do that? You read my mind, Apollo. At least you got that pudding. That's right. Try not to eat my share, will you? What share? All 3 puddings were for her. Her hat. That hat. Is it a spare? It looks exactly like the one you always wear. That's the first rule of a professional. Be prepared. You know, I put it on the other day, and this strange white substance fell all over me. It was like magic. Excuse me? Or like fingerprint powder. Why did you put the fingerprint powder in your hat? Don't want to talk about the strange white substance anymore. Plant. It intrigues you, doesn't it? Dude, it's a plant. Mia got you this. You probably bought this at a garage. Not really. It's just the only thing that doesn't have some secret function. No secrets, but lots of memories. And a name too. Want to hear it? Not really. His name is Charlie. If you were curious. I thought you would call him Mia, but then I think I remembered that the plant name was Charlie, yes. Really, I wasn't. Hey, show respect to Charlie. He's a respectable lad. Those legal books were left by my mentor. Too bad I gave up the practice before reading them. You never read them? Oh my god. It's just like, god damn it, Phoenix. Why would you do that? Come on, man. There's quite a few magic books in there too, you know. Those would be truces. She'll remember there eventually, I'm sure. For a moment, I thought Mr. Wright might do magic too. Scary thought. That's the tea maker. Oh, careful there, Apollo. A lot of people run into that table, you know. Why, some client knocked the pot clean over the other day. Why not get a more sturdy table? Maybe the table is partially to blame? There's no maybe to this. That thing is a death trap. It's only on one's leg. It has everything in this little roop. Oh, there's a hula hoop. Want to have a go at that ring, Apollo? No, I was just touching it. Come on, there's no need to be shy. Just slip it on. There. Ouch! You're way too tense. You gotta loosen up there. What is she doing? The human body wasn't meant to bend like that. Why are you putting on the ring? It looks like a huge ass ring. What the hell are they doing? You know what? I don't want to know anymore. I'm scared. I want to leave. Let's go talk to my client who will talk to me, apparently. Because why not? So you're playing games on your phone. That's 20 minutes! We've been waiting here for 20 minutes! Maybe I should complain. What's you complaining gonna do about it? I'm sure that guard has better things to do than stand there pretending he doesn't see us. You know, the minute we get angry, the client will show. It always works that way. Like shouting, "Oh, waiter!" And they're standing right behind you. Oh, the classic standing right behind me meme. Yes. Oh, guard! Is our client going to be much longer? What are you talking about? Haven't you already started the meeting yet? Huh? Oh, she's been there for 20 minutes! Where'd you come from? I don't know. You've just been fucking sitting there. I was just fucking there. I'm sitting here and you were just waiting here for 20 minutes. You haven't asked me a question. Well, anyway, please have a seat. She's sort of standing, but okay. I mean, all the sprites are standing now. Think about it. I'm nervous, Apollo. I think he's gonna kill me. Is that the death note? It's a silent. It builds up suspense. It's okay. Why don't you do something, Juicy? You're a magician, aren't you? That's right. Oh, okay. Ta-da! I'm the amazing Mr. Hot. What the fuck? I'm out of here. This magic underwear might have been a better bet. That's magic panties, Apollo. Okay. Thank you for clarifying. can't believe the guard talked. His first line in like forever. Same old security guard is glaring at us. He winked. Maybe he's not such a bad guy after all. The security camera stares down from the ceiling. All seeing. Unblinking. Not that I'm nervous or anything. So, this is my attorney's badge. I'm your attorney. See this here? Does it ring any bells? Does anything I say ring anything? Do you want to go to a magic show with me? And this, small child? But this envelope, look, I can't open it until a certain promise day. Okay. Introductions. Hi. Well, I'm your defense. I really think it has to be fate, you know? What? By fate, I mean destiny. Did you know I'm good with astrology? What is he talking about, bro? What do you mean destiny? Tell me, what's your sign? I can tell you mine if you like, Apollo. No, never mind. Just got carried away there. I seem destined to get difficult clients, it seems. Your name. So what's your name? Alright, I'm supposed to introduce myself first. I'm Apollo. Apollo Justice. I'm Juicy Wright. I know. This is getting nowhere fast. I'm just introducing herself to her. Come on. I mean, I don't think she's saying anything, but whatever. Hey, I know. Maybe you can tell us what happened. I'm your defense attorney after all. Anything out of the ordinary happened lately? Well, the other day, this tourist from out of town stopped and asked me directions. Later, Trucy. I feel like I need to ask directions myself here. Well, that was fruitless. No, I think I understand despair a little bit now. What are we in fucking Danganronpa right now? Keep it good, Apollo. What the fuck is that hand thing? Look! She's doing her nails! What? Her nails more important than defense? Is that it? What the fuck is that? Is that like a diagram of her doing her nails? Or is this just like a sketch? Let's go, Trucy. Is it a murder weapon? Excuse me. Vera Misham. Could you read this? Sure. I feel like a teenager on a first date. This is a love letter we passed from desk to desk at school. What a description. Stop looking so wistful and read it, Apollo. It's a business card with a name and address. Wait, hang on. Before we continue, what is your name? That has not been introduced yet. Okay. The name is Vera Misham. The address is for Drew Studio. Vera's card added to the court record. The defendant's business card. And you're giving me this big card because that was her way of introducing herself. Now it looks like we're finished here. I wonder if Drew Studio is the scene of the crime. Yeah, Vera Misham, age 19. My client, apparently. I know nothing other than her name and mailing address. Now it's been revealed. Fantastic. Let's go find out. To Drew Studio. Wow. These are some nice pieces. I like that. The pufferfish one, pretty good. Not a fan of the abstract one too much, but it's nice enough. And that one on the right looks like it was done by Bob Ross. Happy little clouds. This looks like a studio. It's like life imitating art. Or maybe it's the other way around. But the tape on the ground here, it's a bit jarring. Yeah, it looks like we found our crime scene. Oh, look at all those paintings. Hey, don't touch those! It's okay. I'm just looking. Huh. That person fishing? Huh? Apollo, look at this one! Looks half finished. You can still see a rough sketched underneath. But that's odd. The rough part doesn't look like the rest of the painting at all. Yeah, good point. That is odd. Drew Misham's paintings added to the court record. Also, her name is Drew Misham. I know Drew is like for drawing, because I didn't really know her occupation. They go with a notepad. I assumed, yeah, probably a drawer. What the heck? Misham? Miss Ham? Maybe she murdered someone a ham. All the paintings have a really different style too. Oh, at time I find you two here. Hey, what up, Emma? How's it going? Emma, long time no see. Oh? Seems like I run into you far too often. I bet I know why you're here too. You know about the trial simulation tomorrow? I've heard about it, sure. So Mr. Wright chose you, huh? We don't even know what the case is about. Well, he was killed. The artist who owns the studio, that is. Mr. Drew Misham. Wait, that's Drew Misham? Oh wait, sham. I'm dumb. He's a sham. And his daughter was put under arrest. Yeah, we just saw her at the detention center. It was funny though. She seemed more like a victim than the kind of person who would commit murder. You know what I'm saying? Not even by poisoning? That's how it was done, you know? Poisoning is a common way to get the job done when the murderer is a woman. But poisoning? You don't know, women murderers can hold knives. Shout out to all the women knife murderers out there. Anyway, Mr. Wright told me you'd be coming. Be afraid to take a look around? I'll just be over there with my snack cubes. That being said, she does have a slight point, as I remember I was watching a YouTube video about like an era of poisonings going on, like back in the past. Oh, this was like in the 1500s before guns existed, but sometime in the past, people were just like, a bunch of women were poisoning their husbands left and right. It was crazy, getting poisons everywhere, getting poison happy. You can't talk to anyone related to this case this time around. Which means we better find out as much as we can here at the scene. Or else. So, want to tell me about the victim? So, this is, Drew Misham's some kind of artist? Apparently. Did a lot of illustrations for books, I hear. A lot of female fans, too, for what it's worth. Oh! Well, I guess this stuff is kind of pretty. Oh, her name is Vera Misham. His name is Drew Misham. No, he's Drew for the... This is Vera Misham. Yeah, okay. Are they both shams, though? Possibly. Not sure. Possibly not. There could be a sham going on right now. Drew my sham. I'm gonna go with Misham for now, but I think it's supposed to be my sham. What does Vera mean? Hang on, what do I Google Vera in English? I feel like that is a word in a different language. Slavic. It says faith. Latin era meaning true. Vera means faith, used in English speaking since the 19th century and popular in the 20th century. Also a given name. It could be also, but it is the verá, the Spanish word for he, she, you will see, to see basically. Oh yeah, because verar is to see. So seeing a sham? I don't know. Could be nothing, could be something, whatever. These are the portraits. That bed in the middle is supposed to be a person. Undersea, vivid colors. Half-finished, the rough sketch is still visible. Meaning that maybe the victim Drew was killed while he was finishing this painting. Or someone was, I don't know. Oh, well, I guess this stuff is kind of pretty. Like the oil painting over there, for instance. Yeah. That wasn't one of his illustrations, actually. Huh? So it's a standalone painting or something? Is that what she means? He was an odd bird, Misham. He didn't show his face to anyone until the end. Well, what do you mean to anyone? He was always locked up here in the studio, apparently. His only connection to the outside world was through letters he'd put in that letterbox there. Letters? Do people still write letters? What do you mean, Apollo? I mean, when was the last time you wrote a letter? Yeah, come on, Trucy. Don't most people use email these stuff these days? Oh man, this game was in 2009. Do people still do email? Not Mr. Misham. Couldn't stand technology, it seems. He did everything by mail. Maybe he thought that way was more artistic, you know? Sure. Contact with the outside world. It's empty. Maybe the letters could have been there, but they're gone now. In any case, the only person besides him allowed in here was his daughter, Vera. Oh, you mean the killer? The suspect? Please. He took some fingerprints, of course. The only ones found in the room were Mr. Misham's and Vera's, basically. Basically? Actually, last night, Mr. Misham gave an interview to a reporter for the first time. It happened during the interview, apparently. His first interview ever! Could you tell us a bit more about what happened the night of the murder? For the first time, his first interview, and I'm guessing he fucking died. Like shit, dude. I was like, I'll finally give an interview one of these days. Oh my god! It's dead. So this woman, Vera. She's Mr. Misham's daughter, right? Yep. A real sickly girl, ever since she was little. Hardly ever went outside. She did kind of give off a withdrawn sort of aura. She was homeschooled by her father, apparently. It was quite a scene when they took her to the detention center. She was screaming about how she'd die if they took her outside. That does sound like a scene. In the end, she agreed to leave if she was allowed her good luck charm for company. Her good luck charm? Apparently, she has this charm that magically gives her the courage to go outside. Why can't I ever get a normal client? But why would a shut-in daughter kill her own dad? Don't look at me. So about the poison, it was found to be in his coffee, right? No, not precisely. Not precisely? What does that mean? It means see for yourself, I think. So, night of crime, obviously last night. Like I said, last night was the first time someone from the outside came into the studio. I guess mysterious painters who never go outside make for good articles. And it just so happened that he died the night of his first interview. At around 9 p.m. every night, Vera always made him a cup of coffee. Last night he drank his usual coffee and suddenly became violently ill. And died? And died? She poisoned him on the night of his interview? Wouldn't the reporter see? He wasn't near Mr. Misham when she brought her father his coffee. He was checking out some equipment in the back of the room. Supposedly, that's why she didn't notice he was there. It was the reporter who called the police, in fact. Wait, but why is she the suspect? If anyone is suspicious, it's the reporter! Yet the reporter never got near Mr. Misham's coffee. Even Vera acknowledges that. Why did you say that? No. Regardless, I want to know more about this reporter. But we can't talk to them. I guess we'll know more at the crime scene. Well, she's kept us up to speed on that. I wouldn't mind taking a close look at those paintings. I just love oils, you know. How they're so thick. Is that the word? These paints are all dry. I'm just surprised at how different these all are. Some of them probably are done by Vera, right? Yeah, what's going on with this half-finished one? It must have been a work in progress. You can still see the rough sketch below. That's what's so weird. The sketch part doesn't really fit the finished parts. I noticed. That is weird. A bucket. Oh. Apollo. That's where the body was. That's the part where Mr. Drew Michon passed away. He put the coffee mug to his lips, and the next moment, there's quite a bit of paint on the ground. See the painting there? It must have been working on that right up to the moment he died. Wow, a true artist to the end. Maybe he started a year ago and was procrastinating. It's true. That could also be true. Damn. Doing all artists under the bus. With that shade. What is that blue stuff? Ah, that's the victim's coffee mug. Aha! So the poison was in here. This is my first time seeing a real poison mug of coffee. I would hope so. Poison coffee. Not exactly, actually. What do you mean? No traces of poison were found in the coffee. What? You'll have to figure out the rest yourself. I'm officially not on your side after all. Pouting. Aww. The victim's last cup of coffee. The side of the cup reads, Michon. Reminds me of that case of a dude who was going against Russia. I mean, went to the UK. And then he was meeting with some of his friends who we thought it was his friends, like contacts in Russia. But then they poisoned him on behalf of, allegedly they poisoned them. Allegedly. To this day. Apparently, allegedly, put fucking plutonium in the poison. In the fucking drink that he was drinking. And they were all carrying it around without any protection. Allegedly, they walked around all of the UK fucking just put it just without protecting with fucking nuclear plutonium. So it's just like gave off a bunch of radiation and a bunch of fucking evidence. Irradiating everything within sight. It's not enough to kill anyone else, but like the person who did drink it, they were like, they were alive up until for a good couple of days or so. And they were like, yeah, no, I got poisoned. I'm saying that Russia probably did it to me. And then he died because they couldn't figure out what was wrong with him. They couldn't. Well, they knew it was. They couldn't figure it out at the time, I assume. I imagine this coffee cup was for guests to use. Guests? Did the police really already analyzed this cup too? Not a trace of poison was found on that cup. So the killer was after Drew Michon alone. Ooh, another one. Hey! There's a painting hidden back here. Hey, you're right. What if it's embarrassing somehow and he didn't want anyone to see it? You certainly seem pleased with that possibility. What? It's the finished one? Huh? It's so normal. That's totally something to get mad about. Huh? What is it, Apollo? Well, doesn't this painting look like... Never mind. Don't never mind. It literally looks like the other one. I bet you have a professional opinion on this. Find at the Drew Studio, a notable large plum in the foreground. There's a sketch. Apollo, look at this painting. You can see the rough sketch. Oh, looks like it was half completed. Huh? That's funny. Do rough sketches and finished painting look totally different to you too? Oh, hang on a second. We got to do something. Oh, hello. I did not notice you there. Sorry, can't see right now. Snow Monkey, hello. I don't know when you came in. I'm terrible at noticing people in chat sometimes. Woo! Oh, I take it. Yeah. There we go. Alright, back. Look at this. Look at this painting. Hey, do you actually? What's that all about? It got painted over. Who knows? Let's look at the back of all these paintings. That's a pufferfish. Is that a pufferfish? Apollo! That's clearly a porcupine fish. They're not the same thing? That's fine. I welcome all people, including lurkers. You know what gets me? They've got all these needles, right? But what's protecting that soft spot under the lower belly there? Nothing. Must remember to keep Trucy away from small round fish. He's ready to attack the fish at their weak spot. Well, what do we have here? It looks like a person thinking about something. Maybe they're worried. Like, what should I have for supper? A hot dog or a hamburger? Yeah, that's what he's thinking. You know, I've always wondered about that. Why is there supper and dinner? Are they different meals or the same thing? Maybe that's what this person's thinking about. What's the difference between supper, dinner, brunch? What is brunch? Let's talk about the fucking goddamn what is brunch scene in the Justice League 2016. I've never seen Justice League 2016 or the Snyder cut. Oh, there's more in the area, obviously. What the fuck is this? The last part is got like gas canisters here. No clues here. What is all this equipment here for? It doesn't look very artistic, really. He had everything from laugh to a laser cutter. Looks like he was ready to work on metals and wood too. Though his equipment's a bit too old to tell the truth. Why would a painter need all this? From the dust, I'd say he hadn't used this stuff in years. This corner doesn't fit the rest of the studio. I don't know. My PS5, I don't use it. I use it all the time. Shit gets dusty. Oh, hello, Second. That's okay, Second. I saw you were gonna play in your Discord. You were gonna play Helldivers 2 with a friend. Hope you had fun. I do want to get that game at some point. Maybe it goes on sale. Maybe if more other friends are like, yeah, totally fucking get Helldivers 2. Maybe I'll get it. I don't know. Oh, do you think I could borrow this? Maybe my sub runs on F14, I'll do it. I want to cut a quarter in half to make a trick coin. Oh, yes. It's valid. I will probably stop the stream at some point to eat as well. Probably very soon, actually. But, not stop the stream, but, like, take a break. This is a crime scene, Trucy. But these cost like $50 at the magic shop. Let her do it. That's a ton of savings. Look at all these paints, Apollo. There's so many. He's got like 20 kinds of red. We could repaint your suit, Apollo. To what? How about the shade of green? I know Verde would love that. That'll be enough of that, thanks. Wow. Hey, ding. Let's take a closer look at this desk here. That little man. Something about the way that figure's posed. He's pointing at something. I've seen that pose before. It's you, Apollo. See, you're making your flamboyant gestures. Please, I'm a professional. I wonder why it's posed like that. Coincidence? Maybe. A little family photo. Like when she was a small lass. So this is Drew Masham? Why does his hair look like a fucking paintbrush? Or Einstein? And this little girl must be Vera. Yeah, they took that same... I think they took that some years ago. They look close. A happy little family. Until you arrested his daughter. Stop! Look, I was personally against that, okay? She just didn't seem very suspicious. Scientifically speaking. She just didn't seem very suspicious? Uh-huh. Oh, so she says that she's not very suspicious, but they had to arrest her anyway. Because she's... Yeah. Right. What gets me is that... Phoenix said... Oh yeah, she's guilty. Which is odd. It's making me think that maybe... Drew here was like, taking Vera's work and was like, this is my work. Like, you know, like that Persona 5 guy, Madarame, in Yusuke. Maybe he was doing that. She got very fed up and she did do it, but she killed him for a good reason. And it's like, you know, that's valid. Oh, cute. Look at the tiny frame, Apollo. Tiny is right. That thing's barely 2 inches high. What picture would fit in there? And that? None, apparently. It's empty. There's no glass in it either? What's it doing sitting on the desk? This is a lesson for us all. Be sure to check the size when you buy frames. That could be important. Is this a journal? Wow, talk about a clue. Let's read it. What is it, Apollo? He didn't write the name of the killer, did he? It's new. He didn't write a single line. Stop! Can't be going a while there. I almost had the name of the killer in the journal. I was like, he's who killed me. Ah! Hey, Apollo, what's this feather thingy? Is that a pen? Like an old-fashioned quill pen? But it doesn't have a pointy end. That was most likely for sweeping detritus off the desk. Wow, you sure know a lot, Emma. Bold and scientific. That's my motto. Exactly what about that was bold or scientific? Oh, just figuring out. Oh, look, a Wacom tablet and a pen. Wow, maybe he isn't against science after all. Except it probably is not a Wacom tablet. Oh, what is this? There's red letters sticking out. This envelope has been opened and resealed. Oh, I know how to do that. You take a pot of boiling water, hold the envelope up to the steam, the glue melts, and it opens. Cool, huh? Whoever did this wasn't so delicate. You're right. Looks like they just ripped it open and stuck it back together. Huh? The postmark on this letter is from 7 years ago? Why would someone open a letter, then seal it again? I better hang on to this. Found in the victim's desk drawer. Appears to have been opened once and resealed. Should we open it now? I don't want to check all the evidence and then analyze some of the stuff in my evidence bag. Is this desk for painting, Apollo? That would be a drafting table. Drafting? Basically, it's a tool for making precise diagrams. Wow, painting is harder than I thought. Why would a painter need a drafting table? Was he an architect too? I don't know. Apollo? That's a good question. I think that's all the evidence for now. Go on the computer. The dude was sitting here though. The interviewer, who is probably suspect number one, at least for me. There's a corpse. There's some shelf up there. There's a mirror. There's a door. There's all right. Let's look at our evidence bag here. First, let's look at the evidence and analyze it. Like. Beer Masham. What a pretty business card. Looks like a postcard almost. And on the back. Huh. Just her name? That seems odd to me. That seems odd to me. Huh? What does? Why write your name on the front and back of the card? Why not use a space in the back for a self-portrait or caricature? And people will remember what you look like too. That's not a bad idea, actually. Here, give me one of your cards, Apollo. She's drawing something. Hey, my hair's not that spiky. No, let me see this. I want to see it. I believe I analyzed all the photos. It is a letterbox, just an image of a letterbox. The coffee cup? I guess this was with Luminol? Is Trucy related to Mia? That's a good question. I don't know. And that is revealed later on. I do not want to know. I doubt it though. I think she just has... I mean, magic. Is magic related to spirits? Could you be one of the Fays? No clue. Didn't even think about that idea until now. Oh. Don't answer my ramblings. We'll figure it out. Doubt it though. Hey, look there! That thing doesn't look so healthy, Apollo. It must be the Blue Mountain stuff we've been hearing about. That Blue Mountain Dew? Ah, yeah. Something tells me that even Blue Mountain coffee isn't this blue. Oh, it's Apollo was saying that. No, this thing is probably... better ask Emma. Oh, the coffee's spilling out. Oh! In painting... That plum. Delicious. Hey, Apollo. This painting, I know it. Huh? Really? It's that story where the old woman is doing the wash in the river. And this giant peach comes floating on down. That might possibly be the strangest thing I've ever heard. Do you not know stories about? Obviously. It's that. Come on. Anyway, let's get this envelope. Open this bad boy up. Apollo, look! It's been opened here once here. You're right. I wonder if there's somewhere we can see what's inside. Should I try to get it open and stick it back shut? Let's not tamper with the evidence, shall we? I've got a better idea. Emma, let's ask her. Right, so we have two pieces of evidence, both the coffee and the letter to ask her. Okay. For that. Yo, my attorney's badge! Emma, I was wondering if you could take a look at this. Look, I'm a detective. A detective! Even though they haven't technically hired me yet. You can't just ask me any old thing and expect an answer, okay? I think you need to be a little more focused in your inquiries. Scientific, even. Somehow I knew she'd get around to science. Alright. The coffee cup. Emma, about this mug. There's a pale blue, residue on the rim? That's... Yes, well, it's just a rumor. But I've heard there's a kind of coffee called Blue Mountain. I'm pretty sure it isn't actually blue, Emma. Right. Okay. You got me. That's left over from my testing spray. Oh, you were trying to hide this from me. Come on. Forensic science? I knew your hobby was behind this somehow, Emma. Oh, how could you? It's not a hobby, except for the fact that I don't get paid for it, so whatever. I guess it is. So, what kind of scientific stuff were you up to? this spray. That's what. It turns blue when it touches poison. So the poison that killed the victim was on this mug. That's right. See? It wasn't in the coffee. The killer applied it to the rim of the mug itself. That's basically near the coffee. Well, you're arguing semantics here? Wow, science is amazing. It certainly is helpful. Maybe Emma would be willing to help us out a bit more. You should try buttering her up, Apollo. They say flattery will get you everywhere. That's certainly worth talking to her a bit more. What about this red envelope? Emma, about this, oh, that's, yes! Why, that's a bright red envelope. Sure is jumpy. Someone opened this, didn't they? My lips are sealed. Oh, she put down her glasses and everything. Your lips are sealed? That's a first. You mean, you know what's inside the envelope? Sure. I read it after all. You mean you were the one who ripped this open? Please, I would have steamed it open. But she did sneak a peek at it, apparently. Know that I have a powerful weapon on my side. Weapon? Yes. The use of tools, highly specialized tools for information gathering. Tools I want to get my hands on. You should try flattering her, Apollo. They say a little praise can open big doors. Never heard that one, but it's good advice. Let's try talking to her a bit some more. All right, let's try some flattery. So, Emma, you come here often? What brings you in this town, eh? After this, we can maybe get some coffee. Hopefully not poison, you know what I'm saying? I bet Emma could help us out here. Don't forget, flattery will get you everywhere with her, Apollo. I'm trying. Your day is hard. Huh? What are you two whispering about? Well, I was thinking, I mean, what is it we always do when we run into you at a scene of crime? You know, small world, eh? What is it we always do? What is it we always do scientifically? You know me too well. Okay. Okay, meaning we can get scientific now. Oh, I suppose. Just this once. Bring me anything you find suspicious and we'll check it out. That's all we had to say to her. That's so funny. Okay. The red envelope. I'm about this. Yes. Lips are sealed. Are you gonna show us? Thought I did that. About that red envelope we found. I was wondering if you could help us out with that tool you were mentioning? You want to know about my tool, do you? It's called an X-ray analyzer. X-ray? Like the X-rays you get at the dentist? That's right. At least, that's what I call it. Huh? It has a real name, but it's much more complicated. The X-ray spectralization. Something. How am I supposed to remember all that? So basically, it lets you see inside things, like envelopes. She didn't remember the entire name of it. That's right. You're pretty sharp, Juicy. But it's a bit more complicated than that. In practice, of course. Actually, to tell you the truth, I'm not really sure how it works scientifically. But, you know, it works. Sure, fuck it. Can I try it out, Emma? Please? Oh, I suppose. Of course. I've already checked out everything suspicious myself. All right, let's give it a spin, Apollo. Did she bring it with her? Yeah, what are you doing? Oh, I was just thinking if I could see through your hair, but it's like lead. Point that thing at me anymore and I might fall all out. Then I wouldn't need an X-ray machine to see through it. Let's just get down to business, shall we? What is she? Apparently it's a fucking gun and she's just pointing at me. All that radiation. Right. Let's test it on a sample first. It just so happens that I have a lottery ticket here. Set the sample in the device like so. I don't see anything. Patience. There's no need to get all antsy. Look at the right side of the screen. That's the layer view of the envelope. Layer view? You got this set to display the outside of the envelope. Now, see? Oh, you've got it set to display the outside of the envelope now, see? Actually, it's quicker to just have you give it a try. Turn that dial with the right stick for me, would you? I'm not doing anything right now. That's right. That's how you choose what depth you want to scan. Hey, I got something! See? That's how you can read the letters on the ticket inside. Cool, huh? Except I can't read them. Just turn the dial a little more. I'm not reading any of this. What you have to understand is that sheet of paper isn't really flat at all. When you zoom in that much, you see that paper is like a bunch of hills and valleys. Wow, really? This X-ray device uses a beam with a wavelength of only 0.05 microns. It breaks cards down into thin layers so we can only read what's written on that layer. I'm not entirely following you, but what good is it if you can't read anything? That's why we go on to step 2. Try rubbing the image a bit, if you would. Rubbing, like going over the image with the left stick and holding X? Although, what we used to do is the stylus? Yeah, I assume it was the stylus portion of this. There, that fixes the image on the screen. Now, turn the dial again, just a little. Good. Now you can rub this image to fix it too. Hey, I get it. We just keep doing this until we've got the whole thing. Exactly. Not bad. Neat. Let's do some more. Okay, so we keep pretty much revealing layers of the image. I mean, we can kind of see already what it is, but let's just add a little bit more there. It's a try again lottery ticket. I think it went too far. Otherwise it will work by now. Woo, woo, woo! Woo, woo, woo! There it is. 0016. Try again. Okay, let's print this one out. Does this mean I have to buy another one to win? You can't buy another one, Trucy. You're too young. Well, it's Emma's ticket. Let her buy another one. It's okay. There's no need. But, see, this is the true hidden power of my weapon. Neat, huh? Let's try it on this red thing, shall we? Focus on a layer. Focus on a layer. It's going down here. Sounds like Pac-Man eating the fucking fruits. Whoa, the pellets. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gobbling down that dick. That's what Pac-Man does, right? Yeah, sure, totally. A little bit more, just to really get in. I could probably read it, but just in case. All right, Mr. Drew I'm trying to read this. Okay, let's print this one out. Mr. Drew Misham, I've deposited $100,000 in the designated account. Please send a receipt once you've confirmed the transfer. That's a lot of fucking money, shit. Oh, wait, hang on. Okay. Someone deposited $100,000 into Mr. Misham's account? His paintings must be real valuable. There's another page in there. Care to take a look? You bet I do. If you're gonna read someone's mail, you might as well read it all. Here goes with the second page then. Yeah, I might as well break all the laws. Fuck it. And it's a dead person anyway, so it's fine. Woo, 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 woo. Whoop. Back up. This is a fun little minigame. There we go. Okay, let's print this one out. Sign the papers and send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp within 3 days. I need not remind you to speak of this to no one. So it was a letter about payment for one of his paintings? Why all the secrecy though? And what? Why was this letter the only one in here? It's 7 years old, right? Oh, well. Maybe it has some special significance to him. Well, Emma? Well, indeed. She knows something she's not telling us. Looks like she's keeping mum about it. The red envelope is being updated to court record. Alright, Emma, I need you to help me with this coffee. Gonna have to skip through this again. It's not a hobby. This spray, that's what? It turns blue when it touches poison. That was the poison that killed the victim on this mug. About the poison analysis. I was afraid you were going to ask about that. I see the solution. This solution is used to test for atroquinine. Atroquinine. The deadly poison found in this autopsy. Uh-oh. I know that spark in her eyes. She's getting excited. Best tread lightly. It's one of the most virulent poisons, but is absorbed into the body astonishingly slowly. It takes at least 15 minutes from the time of ingestion to adverse effects to show. Oh, and guess what? Recent research has shown that's fine, really. We don't need to know all the gory details. I think I get it. You just need to spray the stuff on something you want to test, right? Precisely. You can even find the slightest trace of poison with this. I want to try it too, Emma. Pretty please? You don't have to ask twice. I already use it on everything suspicious, of course. Yay, let's give it a whirl, Apollo. Ah, what the fuck are you doing? I was just seeing if I could get a reaction out of you. How is that for a reaction? Never do that again. It's not poisonous. I'm not poisonous. Tell that to those hapless witnesses on the stand. Let's get down to checking for real poison, shall we? Spray the detection. Yeah, ruin these paintings. Probably not these. I'm not getting anything. Do I have to hold it? God, I'm just getting unlucky. No, I wasn't sure on that, so I'm doing it right. Hope you brought a lot of poison bottle for you, buddy. What the fuck is it? Is this working? I've sprayed it on the cup. It's not working. Too bad, no reaction there. I'm sure Emma checked out all the likely spots. Wait a second. What is it, Apollo? Oh, wait. Did you spray that little desk over there? I don't think so. That spray probably can't reach that far, you know. Let's check it out, just to be sure. Aha, the tiny little photo. I was wondering, like, am I doing this wrong? I guess there's just not a lot of anything except for this photo. Ah! A reaction, Apollo? Where? The inside of a cute little frame, look. Well, would you look at that? Nice going, Trissy. I know. I'm known to work magic. Never mind that, I was the one who found it. Tiny frame added to the court record. Why would the inside of that frame have poison on it? It looks like we found the only other place that was poisoned in any case. So I was wondering, what's the story about this reporter that came here for a story the night of the crime? I'm afraid I can't tell you because he's gonna be a witness tomorrow, I hear. I thought so. I'll never forget that face. But what was his name? Oh, right. Brushel. Brushel? Spark Brushel? Brushel? He's after a scoop to sell the papers. So a reporter comes for an interview with a painter, his first interview ever, and that night he's killed. Seems strange to you? Really strange. It does raise a few questions. I'd like to speak with this reporter if I could. Well, I hear he's on the beat today, too. He said something about covering a magician. Magician? Well, if it's not true, see, that leaves only one other person. It wasn't Valent Grammary by any chance, was it? Yeah, something like that. He's got a big show lined up by here. So he's had an interview with Valent Grammary. Looks like I'll be heading out to the Coliseum again sooner than I thought. Here, I'll give you this reporter's card if you want. This card added to the record. Can I not talk to people though? Apparently. Didn't they say I can't talk to anyone involved with the case? Let us continue a bit more. I want to get to the part where we start the trial, and then I'll take a bigger break to eat. We have to go to the Coliseum. I'm not sure how long the first day of this would be. We are not allowed to talk to anyone. Not even our own client. Woohoo! This is it, Apollo! This is the place where magic and dreams converge. Just a while ago, it was a place where murder and nightmares converged. Let's go say hi to Uncle Valent. What about the case? Only a performer laughs like that. The young Miss Trucy. How often I hope we meet again, only to tell myself it was an impossible dream. Uncle Valent, how's it going? I'm glad to see you too. Oh, he's back, Banana Man. Of course you are. Humility is definitely not one of his stronger traits. Well, Miss Trucy, how does the day find you? If you've come to give me flowers, do it after the show, I beg you. Actually, we came to wish you good luck. And congratulations on your big magic show! Oh, but it is I who wish to congratulate you. Not everyone is so lucky as to witness miracles such as the ones I shall perform. Yeah, you're amazing. We get the picture. The world will watch in wonderment as Magnifi's illusions are reborn. Here on stage by my hand. That's fantastic. See this? I'm an attorney. A challenge, is it? You want me to make that disappear? Very well. Give it to me. Ah! No, thanks. Oh, magicians like this. Apollo, what was that look just now? I was just thinking how hard it is to get any information out of a magician. Let's talk. The big magic show, buddy. How's it going? Everyone's talking about the big magic show. Is it true that Grammary Miracle is back after a 7-year absence? Miss Trucy, I must apologize. The show and this honor should have been his. Daddy. My co-magician in training, Zach Grammary. That terrible thing hadn't. It's okay. Your father was a great magician, Trucy. If he were alive, then I, Valent Grammary, would have been proud to stand upon this stage as his assistant. Thanks, Uncle Valent. You know, I'm happy you're doing the show. To think we get to see the great Magnifi's illusions again. She really is looking forward to this, isn't she? Magnifi Grammary. My mentor, the magnificent Magnifi Grammary, was a true deity among magicians. The creator god who gave birth to magic and illusions that defied our very imaginations. I was so little when I last saw one, but I still remember his shows. He did wheelies in the sports car through the air and above the audience, and then sped off in outer space faster than the speed of sound. I'm guessing that memory was a bit embellished. No, it was totally true. That's what happened. For realsies. For 7 long years, the world has been waiting for a miracle to match his. As heir to the Grammary Troop's secrets, it falls on me to provide one. It is my God-given destiny! Wow. What a destiny. Yes, you nameless face who speaks for the nameless masses. How can I help you? If the world was waiting for... Why did you hold off for... The world was waiting... Why did you hold off for 7 long years? It appears the lad is uninformed. Perhaps you have heard of the magic known as law, which governs our land? I have, though I'm not sure that qualifies as magic. The performance of Magnifie's miracle was impossible. A certain law prevented it for 7 years. Copyright law? In magic? No, that kind of makes sense. But no more. 7 years. That phrase sure looks to pop up, doesn't it? 7 years. And why was that? A little matter called performance rights, Miss Trucy. Performance rights? Can you tell us about these performance rights? Magnifie's magic relied on an incredibly innovative idea, a trick if you will. That trick was considered his property and as such was protected by property laws. Intellectual property maybe? Magnifie knew this and bequeathed it in his will. To one person! You mean him? Yes, Miss Trucy, it was your father. Zach Grammary was the inheritor of the Grammary miracle. Daddy. Yet as you well know, he is gone. He disappeared suddenly 7 years ago. Wait, he's disappeared? I think I see where the story is going. I'm pretty sure he died. Why do you keep saying he disappeared? Either he's trying to spare Trucy's feelings by not saying the word death in front of her. That or this game was rated like for young audiences. They're like, yo, we can't say that. Even though we totally have been seeing dead corpses. I don't know. Once a person is classified missing for a certain period of time, they're considered legally deceased, correct? Ah, in all absoluteness, those rolled up sleeves conceal your competence well, young man. That certain period of time of which you speak is 7 years. Ah! Yes, Miss Trucy, though it pains me to say it, this past spring, April, to be precise, was the time. Your father was legally declared deceased. In the absence of a formal will, the secrets of our mighty mentor Magnifie passed to me. This was in fact stipulated in the will by Magnifie himself. Is that how it works, Apollo? Yeah, it's called death in absentia. He's declared missing. Permanently. Daddy? Oh, that's depressing. I'm gonna be sad. Aww. So, wasn't killed on screen, apparently. He is missing. Just like, actually very similar to how Maya's mom went missing. So we can expect the dude to come back at the final game. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. That's gonna be a very dire straits indeed, isn't it? They've changed the sign since our last case. It was all Gaviners back then, wasn't it? I hope nothing bizarre happens this time. But it shall! Why, the show itself will be bizarre and mysterious, I assure you. I don't have a problem with mystery as long as it's legal. I don't think lawyers and magicians were really meant to have conversations like this. You know, I thought this at the time of the Gaviners concert too, but this Coliseum was just way too big. It's huge! It's got a big sounding name too. Sunshine Coliseum, was it? Would you like to hear what the grand finale of the show will in 3 days will be? What? Really? Yeah. The grand finale will be nothing other than... Don't tell me you're gonna make that Coliseum disappear, right? Oh, oops, looks like I was right. Apollo, I can't believe you used your power of perception on something like this. It was just a wild guess, really. Bro. Nice balloon. Look, Apollo, a balloon, a hot air balloon. With a Grammary seal on it, no less. Well, this is a long-awaited revival after all. And it's been 7 years, you know. I've spent plenty of time and pretty penny on promotion. I hope it's a huge success, Uncle Valent. Oh, I intended for it to be nothing less, I assure you. They both sure seem excited for it. I guess it's a big deal for magicians. That's about it. There he is, the mascot. Hey, that creature there. He was handing out balloons during our last case, too. He's not a creature, Apollo. Poor guy. Oh, sorry. Was I mean somehow? You know how it is inside? How hot is it? You know how hot it is inside one of those suits? He's stuck in there with only the smell of his own sweat to keep him company. On the verge of passing out, he hands out each balloon as though it were his last. Kinda takes the fun out of seeing the blue badger. Yeah, maybe a bit. And this job. How can you drink water in there? I guess we move, oh no, I have to present something to this motherfucker. Spark Brushel. So a journalist was here on a story. All eyes in the universe are upon my stage. A pen seeks to commit its mysteries to paper. His name was Brushel. Brushel. I think he remembers him. He doesn't look too happy about it. Brushel. The cloying smell of mint when he smiles, yes. Could you tell us more about him? What did he want? Yeah, what did, Mr. Brushel the journalist want? A man by that name called on me just now. Just now? Valent's vision is always toward tomorrow. Valent's feet step always forward. That is all. That's all? Very confusing. I am to perform a big magic show, yes? What is over the cupboard? Yet he had ears only for that incident. That incident? In any case, I requested that the rapacious reporter remove himself. I'm pretty sure I mispronounced that, but whatever. So Painter has died. What of it? It is but a footnote in the footlight compared to the magic of gramarye. Uncle Valent, do you know where the reporter went? I recommend he visit the place popular with penalized perpetrators. The detention center. He was a rude individual. Might I see that card? Sure. Don't make it disappear, please. Oh, come on, bro! You would tear apart my respectability, I will tear him apart! Oh, here it comes, Apollo! Uncle Valent's big magic trick! Is he going to fix the card? Not sure that qualifies as big magic. Don't set it on fire. What happened to the big magic? It's some more miraculous for it to stay ripped. Please prepare it. You must have really not liked that journalist. Now, whatever. I can get another card from the dude anyway. I'm going to the detention center. This has been fun. Oh, it's gone now. My evidence destroyed. I can't leave the detention center. Oh, I know. I have to go back to the right anything agency, then the detention center. Because I don't know how that works, but okay. Oh, yes, you commented this while a second, but yes, he did make that indeed. Maybe he's in there right now, handing out those flyers, handing out those balloons. That or old bag. The detention center, visitors room. That or Larry. Oh, what if it's Larry? That'd be so funny. You're here to see Vera Michon? Yes, that's right. She's in the medical office at the moment. Oh, goddammit. Medical office? Is she okay? He's just lying down, so she didn't feel so good. I'm sorry, but I can't allow any meetings at the moment. Most annoying client ever. Listen, she's just going through a lot of trauma. She's been, you know, she's encased in her room all fucking her life. Guess we should come back. Guess so. Let's go back to the right anything agency. Maybe Mr. Phoenix Wright can tell me some stuff. What do we do now? I'm back. No, nothing. Back to the Coliseum. Is there any other thing that can present to you? Oh, we're back to that part where we're stuck sometimes. Do you like this paint? No. I want to make that disappear? Give it to me. Vera's card? Do you know a Vera? No, don't make this card disappear. I need this. I probably have to talk to Phoenix, to be honest. When I think about it, yeah, probably. That Vera's card. Now I can talk to him about the case a bit. Oh, go to present, not card. Would you just look at the card? What about this? Oh, I know. Look at the... Maybe I should have shown him the magic show ticket. Hang on, before we continue. Nope, not the move. Dude, you gave me this! It's hard to come by. I was wondering if you could tell me about this. Aha! Why, that bears a grammar seal. Uncle Valent? Is something wrong? Josie, where did you get this? Daddy gave it to me. Your daddy? My partner's dad? No, my other daddy, Phoenix Wright. Oh, I know. Why would your Lord Daddy? No, my Lord Daddy. Why did you say that? Okay. Lord Daddy? That's kind of a stretching the whole archaic thing a bit. I don't... Why would they translate it that way? No. This signature upon the back. Do you recognize it? It belongs to none other than Zach Grammary. What? Did we sign this? Might I be so bold as to open it? No, cannot. I'm sorry, but I can't let you do that. What's in this envelope, I wonder? Now the time has come when I must return to make my prestidigitation preparations. By your leave, Mistress. Thanks, Uncle Valent. 3 days from now, make ready for a miracle. I feel like this trial is gonna last for 3 days. It keeps saying 3 days. What do you think that journalist was after? Why did Valent react like that to this envelope? I think it's time to pay the detention center another visit. Yo, dude. Alan was like very huffing and puffing about this envelope. Called you Lord Daddy. I mean, do I need to know something? Are you cheating on Edgeworth? I think I hear what you're saying. Well, doing it for the money. End quote. No, not at all. Looks like someone's already meeting here. Maybe they're a reporter. What is this face? What? What a design. Just look at him. Pink rosy cheeks. 5 o'clock shadow. This man could give J. Jonah a run for his money. Hey there. How you doing? Who might you be? Sorry, we didn't know someone was already here. I'm Apollo Justice Attorney at Law. Talk about a nervous monkey. You? You're a justice, are you? You know me? I know you. Of course I do know you. Says on witnesses on stand till they spill beans. End quote. That's not true. What's he writing? On his arm. Are you a reporter by any chance? His head literally looks like a toothbrush. He does. Oh, look at his face. This man looks like he comes from one of those Looney Tunes cartoons. Whoa, you're Josie. Am I famous? Oh, yeah. Josie Wright, it's carrying a bag. But everything she owns in her panties. End quote. Ah, that's so not true. Just hold on to your breeches there. I'll wrap up this interview in a jiffy. Interview? So good. I think I know what's going on here. Garden rooms is my life. What else could I possibly need? End quote. No. How many times do I have to tell you this? Get the fuck out of my face. Look, I've got work to do. You deal with him. God. I can't believe you made the guard upset. Did you come here to interview the guard? Woo-wee. What a pickle. Accused wouldn't talk. Had to interview someone or go plumb crazy. End quote. This man's about to fucking murder me if he doesn't interview people. He looks like he's about ready to become the Joker. Huh? Oh, poor girl. I should have guessed. Where are my manners? Name's Brushel. Spark Brushel. I'm not picky. Journalist just close his eyes. Right. End quote. What's that nauseatingly strong mint smell every time he grins? He must really brush his teeth a lot. That's like a toothbrush. Until you've been interviewed by me, you don't know what drilling is or eat a lot of gum. No, wait, there's this toothbrush. It's literally, oh my God. I thought that was like maybe a painter's, but what is all this? And he's got a toothbrush. He's got paint, ink. No, he's got ink and a quill pen and a fucking ruler. I don't know what the ruler's for. And he keeps rubbing the toothbrush on his head like he's ready to brush his hair with it. Well, romp through crossroads of mayhem madness. End quote. I can see that. He's writing something again. Well, if he's a reporter, maybe he knows something. Hey, buddy, Spark Brushel, what up? So, Mr. Brushel, you're a journalist? Ah, me? Look, let me say one thing for the record here. Yes? I'm the interviewer, you understand? Yeah. I'm the one asking the questions here. End quote. Okay. For instance, you think a movie director watches movies? Well, I think he probably does. Exactly! I knew you'd understand! Huh? What? I don't know. I don't know what you just said. I think I have to reread it. So... Uh-huh. Interviewer. No, I don't. Exactly. I knew you'd understand. So, I think it just means that, like, yes, I am indeed. Yeah, okay. So the night of the murder, you were at Drew's studio? Oh, me? Look, let me say one thing for the record. Yes. Yes? I may look calm and collected, but I'm busy. Real busy, always on the road. Journalists always buys one-way tickets, never looks back. End quote. I can understand that philosophy, but you want to know what the thing about one-way tickets? Once you use them, they're gone. All because you have to give them to the guy at the airport. True enough. Do they give normal tickets away too? Exactly. See, it's the same thing. What is... Why is she asking the questions? Why am I not asking these? I'm just making a poor Trucy talk to sport with this man. So you went to do a story on Drew Misham, and he'd never had a story done about him before. That's right. Look, let me say one thing for the record here. What? One is for the record. I'm sure you're going to want to know about my source. What tipped me off to Drew? Why did you interview in the first place? Well, yes. Look, it's like, oh, I've got it. So there's this burger joint with fabulous ketchup. Why don't you just talk in real words, not metaphors? You think the burger guy's going to tell me where he got it? The supermarket, maybe. Exactly. See, that's what I'm talking about. I think I may have actually understood that one. No! What? What do you mean? No, I didn't. I think he just means he's like telling us what. Whatever. How am I supposed to do a witness thing on the stand with this guy? I don't know what he's talking about half the time. Oh, there's nothing I can talk about, really? Walls have ears, eyes, especially glass walls with speakers. End quote. Right. Guess we'll leave then. Ah, but since you're here, might as well tell you a tidbit of news I saw, just for the heck of it. Sure, tell us, just for the heck of it. I remember it like it was yesterday. I'd seen a movie on a trip. I wandered into this burger place with amazing ketchup when an article in the tabloid caught my eye. Famous oil painting stolen from art dealer's gallery. End quote. I believe it was. Oil painting? Happens every day, right? But I thought I'd seen that painting somewhere before. A painting of a giant peach floating down the river. No way, is he sniffing? Someone stole an oil painting of a giant peach? Journalists can't smell scoop better than burgers. End quote. Oh. Do I have to show him this? All right, let me go on the record here. Yes? I know what you're going to say. Brushel, take this. Write brilliant column. End quote. I don't think so. Look, buddy, I write brilliant columns about one thing, and that's food. Try to understand. What could he possibly be writing? He didn't listen to a word I said. Is it this? Dumbass doesn't even realize this is probably the painting. Oh wait, no, it's in talk. No, it's not in talk. We're done. The music changed, so we want me to present something. What about this attorney badge? Come on. Getting hungry. Give me the fucking information. I should leave. I'm leaving. No, that's not the answer. I have to talk to him. I think I would turn back to like happy times, but it's probably here that I have to do something. I don't know why I should be showing him this evidence, but did I show my badge? Bear's card, the portrait, landscape. Way all the way back up. Oh no, I've already polluted it. Go, get out of here. Freelance journalist can smell a scoop of miles away. The hidden painting he doesn't want. Neither does he want the red envelope. What does he want? Tell me, you demon! Hidden coffee cup, litter box, landscape. Shout out to Letterboxd. Want to go to a magic show, buddy? Okay, well, I should probably go talk to Phoenix. Maybe he knows something. Also, why can't I still talk to him? They're like, nah, I can't talk to anybody. Except for that dude. And Emma. Oh, things have changed. Well, how'd it go? Find anything out? Actually, there was one thing I wanted to check with you. Well, what's with that scary face you're making? What's with the I know something but I'm not telling you face you're going, Emma? Oh, this painting. painting came from behind that dresser. Oh, yeah. So? It was stolen, though. I was hoping you wouldn't figure that out. Do you think you could tell us a bit about this? I suppose it's what you think. Drew Misham was a forger. Yeah, I kind of guessed that. A forger? He was part of the forgers. The Spy X family. So what exactly is a forger? Well, basically, it's someone who makes forgeries. Fakes, in other words. Fakes? Copies of an original. Exact copies. True Lloyd forger in disguise. It's one of its disguises. No! So precise, you can't tell them apart. Why not just photocopy them? The big problem with forgeries is that people try to sell them as the real article. It's a crime, of course. So Drew Misham was a criminal? I'm afraid so. He received money to create elaborate forgeries. To supplement his work in illustration, I guess. I see. Actually, that's why I brought this here in the first place. What do you mean? When you're trying to determine if a painting is a forgery, the rough sketch underneath can be a valuable clue. So the rough sketch is like a practice for the real thing. Like doing a magic trick in front of a mirror before you go on stage. But not in the case of a forgery, not necessarily anyway. You know what the finished product is going to look like after all. Oh yeah, I guess you would. That's why I brought this. I'm going to use it to see what's under the painting of the finished pieces. I get it now. Not that I really need to go to such lengths, seeing as how one of the paintings was only half finished anyway. Still, it'd be neat to see Mr. Misham's rough sketches. Kind of like what he was drawing when he thought no one was looking. True, that would be interesting. And maybe valuable for our case. You should buttering her up, Apollo. Flattery will get you everywhere, they say. Maybe I should ask him to help us out. Alright then. Let's look at this one then. Kinda wanted to see the rough sketch under this painting. And I was wondering if your tool there might do the trick? Oh, fine. Just this time, though. Let's check it out. Well, we could go on all of them, but let's just do this one. Gotta do all of these. Whoa, this one's different. Just going through. I'm a real artist today. Let it make me do the entire painting. Oh, what the fuck? A guitarist? Okay, let's print this out. What the fuck is this? What? What the heck? Wow, he really blows. He's anything like the rough. Clavier? Devices like mine didn't exist until recently. He probably thought he could draw any sort of thing he wanted for the rough. What do you mean? Well, in the past, you could overanalyze the composition of a rough sketch. Composition? In other words, the traces of charcoal between the paint and the canvas. So you could tell if there had been a rough sketch. But, not what it looked like. I think I follow you. So in essence, it wouldn't matter what was underneath the finished painting. Some pros would actually paint out a rough sketch entirely. Then do a completely new painting on top of that. So Mr. Misham was drawing whatever he wanted before painting over them? Possibly. Is there a problem with that? Not particularly, but something about the sketch itself is kind of odd. You're awfully silent all of a sudden, Apollo. You think we could check out one of the other paintings? Well, sure. You like this detection stuff, don't you? Sure, it's fun. Pufferfish! Yeah, the technology. Nope. Nope. I bet you use the DS stylus for all this. This is a place. What? What? Huh? Okay, let's print this one out. What's going on? This is a case. This is our case. Oh my god, they're all the 3 cases. This one too. What's wrong, Apollo? You look serious all of a sudden. Last of these. Fine, I mean, knock yourself out. What the fuck? These are all the cases we've done. So the next one's gonna be... why are all these cases we've done? Either playing cards of some sort. Or a man with glasses. Yep, there it is, playing cards. I see it now. Yo, bro. The fuck's happening? Okay, let's print this one out. What the heck is all this? I hesitate to ask why you're getting so excited. You sure your device isn't leaking some kind of strange radiation? True, look at these 3 sketches. Do you notice anything? Number 1. Case 2. And case 3. Now you're both white as sheets. What's going on? These sketches are of the 3 cases I worked on. What? The murder in the poke room at the Borscht Bowl Club. The dead man pulling the noodle stand. And then... the events that transpired during the Gaviners concert. What could it mean? How could he have drawn those things? And why? That's what I want to know. Wait, is Drew Misham... your father? Oh! Dun dun dun! Give me a break! I don't even seem remotely possible to you! That would be so fucking funny. I never even heard of any Drew Misham before. I hadn't even seen a picture of him. But there were my cases drawn on his canvas, every single one of them. It couldn't have been a coincidence. Just who was this Drew Misham and what did he have to do with me? So the case continues.